The HPP podcast brought to you by the Wake Competition Center, the premier sports headquarters of the Triangle.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of the HPP podcast with your hosts, Jacob Burgett, Evan Bradley, and Spencer Thomas. In today's episode, we'll be going over a wild college football weekend as Alabama beat Georgia, NC State won. It was great. It was good. And all of our teams lost in the NFL. But at least we have preseason hockey. Stay tuned for this and much more on the HPP podcast.
Syracuse also won.
I know, I was going to say that, but I mean, we lead off with
I knew he was going to add
we
that
lead
in
off with the hometown teams. That's what we do. The hometown. The hometown. It's all about the hometown.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of hometown, I know some kind of got hit hard a little bit, some here in the Western Carolinas. So we just have to give a little thoughts and prayers shout out to Boone, North Carolina, like Asheville, all that. Western Carolina, you know, there's a lot of donations that you can go out and give to certain places to help out as best you can. Donate. You know, it's terrible. It's unfortunately it's part of life, but it's not a good thing. Part of life, but you know, this is what also brings everybody together as well. I mean, the hockey community has already jumped in and helped because we've had to cancel some games this weekend. So a lot of people jumped in and helped. I know
State and Carolina partnered with you guys.
Yeah, they'll be we'll be having a table out there at their games. So we'll take some donations like canned food and things like that. But yeah, just thoughts and prayers out to everybody out in there. You know, it's always tough to see, but
yeah.
Don't want to start the podcast off too.
No, but definitely something that needs to be brought up.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Anywho,
to bring the vibes back up though,
that Bama and Georgia game was
wild.
It was
we
really
watched
boring
it together, and it was like
all it took was for me to leave. Once I left, all hell broke loose. Because remember,
you
I
weren't
left.
there for the last couple touchdowns.
No, because remember, I left about the fourth quarter because I had to work at 5:30 in the morning, and I was like, all right, I probably should at least lay in bed. Yeah, and then I was texting like, wait, because I laid in bed and I turned it on and I couldn't go back.
And then you woke up.
But no, it was a great game. I wanted Georgia to come all the way back. To be honest, just I didn't really have a dog in the fight, but. I didn't, but seriously, I didn't really care who won. But just to see Georgia come back, that would have been insane. Because what was it like,
30-7?
Was it 7? Okay, yeah. Wow. Give it to Georgia though. I mean, because that Bama crowd was also insane.
Sorry, I got a little bit of a cold, any listener. I apologize. Cheers.
That's what a mango cart would do for you. It'll help you.
Oh yeah.
Clear the sinuses.
Yeah. Oh, cleared already.
You need some Jim Beam for that.
Ooh, that might burn.
Give me a little bit of Crown. Maybe some Fireball.
There you go. Fireball.
That's yeah, I mean,
Beck did not look good.
No, he did not.
Well, until the second half.
I was about to say I don't know what happened, but I guess that halftime it changed. But
Kirby threatened to take away his driving privileges. You want to know something, Carson? I swear, if you don't get out there and you throw them damn touchdowns, I swear right now you're going to be benched. I'm going to make sure you turn into Clark County.
Clark County. He'll be caught speeding here in the next couple weeks. Anyway,
well, didn't he have... He's the one with the Lambo, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I swear I'll turn you into Clark County. I'll do it, I swear. I'll do it, I swear.
Jalen Miro looks very, very good.
Heisman candidate.
Yes, he definitely should be up there. I mean, I think... now... His name, you just said his name, but it went past.
Milroe?
Carson Beck?
Williams?
Their coach.
Oh,
Kirby Smart.
Yeah, thank you. For some reason, I couldn't remember for some reason. I mean, he said literally he's a throwing running back because he really is. I mean, he is he has so much speed, but he also can sling it. So I can't
when you
say
can throw for 374 yards, that's pretty good too.
But then you have like 120 rushing yards as well. I'm pretty
sure
it was something like that.
He was up there. I just needed ETN.
Oh, you never got the ETN touchdown?
The second touchdown.
Touchdowns.
Yeah, Milroe had 117 on the ground.
The whole parlay hit except the second touchdown.
Because Beck ended up with 439
That's still
yards.
Crazy. That's still crazy. Because, I mean, they
imagine throwing for that many yards and you lose.
Yeah. Well,
Geno.
if he had a good half, think about it, he would have like 800 yards.
Yeah, it would have been like 6.
No, yeah, 100%. I agree. But
This
At
ain't
that
this,
rate,
ain't this ain't college football.
yeah, I mean, I throw 800 yards and 7 touchdowns, but 10 interceptions.
Slinging that thing.
Absolutely. But no, I think there's some more games coming up here that are going to be good in the next couple weeks, but we can get there when it comes to it. But
Yeah.
I know that October 18th, 19th weekend is pretty crazy.
That weekend's gonna be insane. If you have a wedding on that day, you need to be locked up. I don't care. I love fall wedding. No, college football matters. We get 16 weekends out the year. Choose a summer, choose a winter, choose a spring.
But there's colorful leaves outside.
I don't give a damn. It's
There's
college
colorful leaves
football. It's
outside.
college football.
What did you say? You missed the opportunity to work in what you were gonna say.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah.
Dad,
I don't give a. And then you went.
I did, but I will say it now. I don't give a piss about nothing but the time. Don't give
You
a
literally said it
bitch.
before.
He's like,
blitz,
I'm gonna
bam,
work this in
blitz,
today.
baby. I know.
Come on.
I'm slacking.
Come on.
You want to know one thing that ain't coming back to Chapel Hill, though, is that damn bell.
Yeah.
Good old
Yeah, wow,
The good
what a
old Dookies,
comeback.
man.
What also a comeback there.
The Dookies.
The Dookies.
I was very happy about that. I
Yeah.
was very happy.
Go Devils.
Wow.
Stick 'em.
At least they have a cool.
What?
I don't know.
At least they have a cool like press box thing now, or not
Oh,
press
the
box.
devil decks or
yeah,
whatever?
compared
Devils.
to the UNC's.
Bullshitty, man.
Have you seen compared to UNC's? That's completely.
Oh,
different.
Oh
they,
my
they
gosh.
put it on Twitter this week. It was like
Yeah.
you versus the guy that
Yeah.
told you not to worry about, and it was, or UNC's little private little like.
It blocks people too.
The test thing. Let it be known it's a test.
Well, yeah.
yeah, but it's still.
Does it look stupid? Yes. Is it stupid?
It's the
Yes.
little tents that you can get for $50 at Dick's, and they just strap them to a pole.
Okay,
and
test it for one game. All right, it looks dumb. Take it off.
They made $9K off of one game.
That's still, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
The
You got
wine and
money already
cheesers are
back.
going to pay for it.
Of
No,
course they
either
are.
way. Yeah, either way.
Wine and cheesers.
They have
Wine
to
and
spend their
cheesers.
money on something.
Not
know?
basketball
But
season.
basketball
Yet, so.
season. Dang, we were on the same.
Wavelength
Weird.
on that one.
Man.
Yeah.
No,
we have,
that
we
was-
have the same beefs.
True.
You guys are matching low key today too.
Kind of, yeah.
Just the color is what I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think
The
I'll
color
ever see
and the
him
little-
wearing a Syracuse.
I don't know.
We should make
I w-
something.
It's
that
right
we
there.
Yeah, it's on here.
There you go.
It's
Wonder if
on.
we should make a bet that if because
I already have Syracuse gear on the way.
Oh,
Hmm.
I was gonna say we have to wear
What,
Syracuse.
from Luke or no?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we have to wear Syracuse
I'm-
stuff on
I'm
the
working on
podcast
it.
after if State loses, or he has to wear a team because he likes State, so
I
we
was
can't do
gonna
that.
So the thing is,
We would
the
have to
only
pick a
way
team.
that bet would work is if Duke beats Syracuse because he hates Duke with a fiery passion.
Okay, then you have to
Yeah.
wear a Duke hat.
But we
No,
don't play
it-
Duke.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Basketball, I could do that. 'cause
Basketball,
we
it would
play.
work, but no. Yeah.
And also Duke football, I don't give a crap about.
That's
so.
also true.
He doesn't give a
That's
piss
also
about nothing but the Devils. But the Qs. Damn,
Yeah.
I messed it up.
Oh man,
0 for 2.
Shoot.
over two.
Looking like the daggum Astros this morning.
Ooh.
So,
What's the score of the Mets game? 4-4.
4-4.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
All right. Got us a game there. I'm not too big on baseball, but I love playoffs.
question.
What?
Was it a catch or was it a touchdown?
It was. Okay.
Miami and VT.
If you call it a catch, there's no indisputable video evidence.
There's
If you-
not, but they also made the point of they called it a touchdown because if you call it a touchdown, you can review it. If you call it an incompletion, you can't automatically review it.
Yeah, but
You
unless-
have to automatically review a touchdown.
It still
So
would
I
have been. It
didn't-
would have been
yeah.
reviewed
The-
either
when
way.
Shane came back, when Shane,
Dude, that was funny as hell.
when Shane
They
came
scored.
out,
They scored.
They scored.
and then he was like, "Oh, the game's over." And then I was 5 minutes down the road, and
I drove off and was like, okay,
the radio
cool.
was like, "Oh, they're still reviewing it." I was like, "Oh, that's not good for Shane."
I sat there and just had the phone on
Yeah.
in my car. I didn't leave. I hadn't left WCC yet.
But yeah, I was
I
like,
saw you text.
I was like, "Uh-oh,
or
Shane."
Like, uh-oh. Yeah, and I was like, oh, what? Because I didn't look back at it. I just, I
because
just
the guy
put
on the
music
radio was like, "Yeah, they just overturned it." I was
That's
like,
crazy.
"Oh."
But yeah, I
But
don't know
it's-
how you call that a catch at the beginning though. Like
Jacob
meaning-
made the. He's got.
I get that point, but like
I mean, he had
He
it didn't
had
hit the
possession.
ground.
He had a
So
foot
it-
in, but then he was laying on top of the Miami guy
Who was out of bounds?
who was out of bounds.
yeah, it's
Referees
that's very
suck.
tough.
Monologue coming soon once
I
we
was
get to
gonna
the
say.
Seahawks.
Yeah, but like in a way, like to Jacob's point, it was kind of smart
Oh, no, it was 100%
because
smart.
they were able to review it
But
because they wouldn't be able.
Was
like,
there enough evidence?
Evidence.
I mean, if you're saying right now that he was on top of a player that was out of bounds, that's enough evidence, no?
So it's a transpire of events.
You
He
can't.
catches
I
the
hear
ball.
that. I hear that.
He
But
got
I'm
a
just
foot
saying,
in, but then he ended up on top of the guy.
I think. to
did he
your
get a foot
point-
in first though?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
To your point, I think
See?
I think they should have kept it a touchdown because
Yeah,
I don't think they should.
there's
They
no-
had.
There's nothing to overrule. Yes,
There's not.
I agree.
There was
It
no
was like the
indis-
assumption of they didn't have full possession and they regained it or whatever when he was laying on the guy that was out of bounds, which is out of bounds.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I don't know that you can fully like concrete say, oh yeah, there was a catch or not. But
Yeah, there-
if you call it, you can't overturn it.
Yeah.
There was
Whatever the call was should have been what
Yeah.
was.
Yeah,
not
yeah.
What occurred, but
I mean, I saw a lot of things. If it was at VT, they're winning that game.
Yeah.
I think that
no.
was a crowd thing there.
That was
I really do.
that
I
was
really
a
do.
save the ACC kind of thing.
Yeah.
same thing.
That was another thing.
Same,
I was gonna,
also same.
That
thing.
was
that was
a
another
save
conspiracy
the
theory
ACC.
thing I was saying.
I won't
thinking of.
disagree. I won't disagree with that.
Because now they have game day going to Cal
Yep.
for Miami.
Which I still don't understand. But
Because
whatever.
they haven't
Because
gone
it's
there
the,
before.
it's the
I know they haven't gone there
What are they
before,
calling it now? The woke
the
versus
woke
the coke.
versus the Coke.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody said print the shirts.
No, they're already
Oh,
printed.
gosh.
The crooks versus the Catholics versus the convicts.
Yep.
Part 2. The woke versus the Coke.
And then what was it? The mullets versus mullets versus the Mormons.
Yep. Yeah. What was that for?
BYU and Coastal.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
Oh goodness.
I would love to
and the
see
guy
if NC
that-
State won though.
Was it the one?
Farmers
the-
versus the Frogs. TCU versus State. Make it happen.
Did you see? It was the guy on Georgia, wasn't it? Number 69 with the mullet and the stash.
Yep.
Oh,
the guy who was
yeah.
out. They kept on
Wow.
showing him
Yeah.
6
Yeah, well, he
foot
was-
6.
That's a mullet.
375
That's a
If
pounds.
you're wearing a mullet
Peak
like that, if you
male
have a
physique.
mullet like that, you should be
This is
wearing
what-
the jersey number 69.
This is what the male.
That's peak male physique right
Exactly.
there. What'd you say? 6 what? 6'6"?
He's like
or something?
6'6", 340, 370,
Yeah.
something like
with
that.
a mullet and a muzzy
Gosh.
I'd
What
be
a-
scared of him.
specimen.
You get
Gosh.
get an argument with him at a bar.
You know he gets all the
Yeah, for
he
real.
gets all the women.
all the women.
All the
women.
women's down there in Athens, Georgia.
But yeah, well, at least we got a win from State. At least it didn't look
It wasn't pretty.
No,
wasn't pretty, but a win's a win. Like
I didn't get to watch it because
Dorian
on the
said.
CW.
Doran said, yeah.
Stream
that's-
East, buddy.
You
I
know
thought
what?
they shut that down.
Stream East?
Yeah.
No. How do you think I watch the Seahawks
I'm
every
pretty
Sunday?
sure NHL 66 was the one, but they've
Yeah.
Oh, I
they
saw
got it
something
going,
on
though.
Twitter that
No,
said
it was
RIP.
put down, and then what? Oh.
No, Stream East actually came out and tweeted and said that's fake news.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
no, it works.
there you go.
It works very, very well.
Oh,
That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, it
I
didn't.
do
It
not
wasn't
condone
pretty.
using that website. I only use it for my own sake.
Viruses.
Yeah, that too.
I mean, like Dave Doran said, though, a win's a win. Doesn't matter how it was.
How many total yards?
171.
171
This is the lowest since 99.
in a win.
Yep. That's what I meant. Yes.
Well, and there was a defensive touchdown
this is true. This is true.
on both sides. So
62
take
rushing
that
yards.
away. It's 10
I
to
mean,
17.
Northern Iowa's not a bad team, though. Like,
No.
you can't say they're not.
They beat Notre Dame, but like it was also, I don't know. State still hasn't done much to impress me so far.
This is true. However, they've only lost 2 games, as you could say.
The two we expected
But-
to lose.
Yes.
Yes, but
We play Wake.
If
If
we
Wake is in the
if
game,
yeah, I was gonna say if it's a close game with Wake, that's panic button time.
panic button is hit.
it's in Raleigh, right?
Carolina versus
Winston?
State. It is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
It's a nooner.
yeah.
Gosh, I hate
Hey,
noon
we got
games.
prime time with the Cuse and the
That's
Wolfpack.
crazy.
It's gonna
Yeah.
suck if State's like 3-3 and Cuse is 3-2 coming in 8:00 ESPN.
Imagine that ACC
But-
network.
They're gonna put
They're gonna
the
gas
CW
it up
at 8
so
o'clock.
much.
Yeah, right.
They're gonna be like, oh, stay tuned.
They're gonna-
Cuse versus the Pack.
They're gonna
The battle
flex,
of the threes.
flex it to CW at 2.
The battle of the threes.
I hate noon games. I hate them. I don't like being there at 9
Cuse
o'clock in the
has
morning.
a They
You
have
got
a late
Friday,
game because
Friday night against UNLV.
yeah,
Oh, it's a
9
Friday
o'clock.
game?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's
get to
fun.
go to the Hurricanes game and come home just to
There you
watch
go.
the Syracuse game. Wow. Number 25 UNLV. We'll see.
Yeah, without their quarterback, running back, and all the other
They
people.
scored like 59 points last week or something
They
like
ain't
that.
need them. He
Yeah.
ain't special.
Fresno State, and they're not terrible. So
Mm-mm. They're favored by 7.
yeah.
Wow.
Is it 7 or 7.5?
7. What else happened? Yeah, Q's beat Holy Cross. No shocker.
Yeah. McCord
Yeah, it wasn't a game.
McCord
Nope.
added to his 4th straight 300-plus yard.
There you go. Heisman worthy? I'm just kidding.
He was
He's
on
actually
he
on a
was
few of-
couple
he's on a
lists.
few of the
Yeah, I bet
lists.
he is.
Yeah.
Just the question is, which
Maybe.
list do we use?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so many different ones that are
Because
kind of crazy.
DraftKings had different people. FanDuel had different people.
We should
What's
go
the
off
other one?
ESPN.
I just
feel
went
like.
off
ESPN Bet had different ones.
Yeah, I
ESPN
would
had
say
different
ESPN.
ones. ESPN only had like 4 guys on the list, though. That was my
Shout
only issue.
out.
Oh,
The Foleys.
Yeah, the
Kentucky
Foleys.
Ole Miss at Ole
that
Miss.
crazy.
Great
That's
game.
crazy. Yeah, that
Big
at Ole
Blue.
Miss too, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy because I know that's one of the.
I know y'all have seen or Jacob, since you're not on TikTok. Have you seen the guy or the mom or the wife of the tight end for Ole Miss?
Mm-mm.
Oh dang, that's quality
Uh-oh.
content.
What happened?
No, because they have 2 kids, senior
Okay.
tight end, and she does a voice. Yeah, I know. Philip Rivers,
How,
Yeah.
Let's say, how old is homie?
37.
24, but
19.
starting at left guard, 19 years old, 2 kids.
19-year-old dad, 2 kids.
I've
whatever
got
his name
Timothy and I've got Leah. No, but they always she does a stupid, like, it's not stupid, but it does like a voiceover
Okay.
over like the kid and everything, and it's always like fist bump, fist bump, fist bump, and they talked about the game, and I showed the kick, and I just smiled, and I went, dang. Hate to see it, Ole Miss. Not really.
Yeah.
Lane Kiffin needs to do another get ready with me with his daughter.
Hey,
I know
yo.
you saw that.
No.
Gosh, man.
You said something about it last week, though.
The algorithm is just killing me over here, giving me funny memes of coaches and players while you're over there getting I don't know what.
Hockey and
Yep.
comedians.
There it is. Makes sense.
Stand-up comedians.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
Not sit down comedians.
Yeah.
I don't know where the button
Oh,
is.
neither. Clemson.
Yeah, moving on.
Looks like they're kind of hitting their stride.
Yeah, this is true.
They beat the Cardinal.
Cardinal 40 to
Cardinal.
14.
Found it.
Let's see. Notre Dame beat
No.
Louisville.
Man, I wanted Louisville to win that one. See what
I
I say?
know.
How did I say it that time?
You said it right way.
Okay.
I said it.
I know. And I
Louisville.
smile.
31-24. Yeah. It was not a good week for picks for me.
Oh, really?
You took over
buddy,
second.
you
Let's
you
go.
fell on your face there,
Yeah,
I
buddy.
haven't
did.
even looked. Let's go.
Jacob got 7.
Yeah. Out of 15.
You got 11.
Let's go.
I got 10.
Oh, so I got one up.
You got
Let's
one
go.
on me. I'm
Yeah, you were
averaging-
talking all that shit. No, I'm just kidding.
Ding ding.
We're going to our peakies.
On the board.
50 cents.
We go to our peakies.
250. Yeah,
Oh.
250. He's already moving his way
Alright.
back up.
Oops.
We got game 1.
Ooh, This is
SMU
gonna be a good one.
at Louisville.
Ooh, I'm going SMU.
I got Louisville. I'm just mixing it up. just
Give me
to-
Louisville.
I got
Yeah.
SMU.
Pittsburgh
Ooh.
at UNC. Pittsburgh's 4-0 coming into Chapel Hill.
Pittsburgh.
If you ain't picking Pittsburgh, what you doing?
Yeah, I
This
picked
is true.
it. Missouri at A&M. 4-0 Missouri.
Go Tigers.
I got Mizzou.
This one's actually tough. I'm gonna go Texas A&M because it's at Texas A&M.
Navy at Air Force. Navy's
Oh.
coming in 4-0 for the first time in I don't know how long.
It was like
I saw
been
it.
very.
Wow.
It was
Yeah.
19s, is what I saw. I'm going Navy.
Navy.
Me too.
Absolutely.
Navy.
Auburn at Georgia.
This is
Georgia.
even go Dogs.
Georgia's gonna smack them.
Kirby's gonna take his belt to ass. Is what that game's gonna be.
Ole Miss at South Carolina.
This is another good one.
Number 12 Ole Miss.
Go Cox.
Oh,
Go Cox.
hotty toddy.
I think it's a bounce back for Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Nah, give me the sold out
That's gonna be crazy.
Willie Bryce Stadium.
What time is that at?
3:30. Oh no, give me South Carolina all day.
Iowa at number 3, Ohio State.
Ohio State.
Yep.
Buckeyes.
Clemson, number 15, at Florida State. What everybody thought might have been the ACC championship, but now Florida State's 1-4, and DJU's on the bench with a
Yeah.
bruised finger.
He hurt his fingernail.
Yeah.
His
Painting
hangnail.
it. I think we all got Clemson.
I got Tigers.
I see your thing.
I know.
I was gonna say, are you about to go FSU?
No.
I was about to
I'm not
say
that crazy.
The Vols, number 4.
Tennessee.
at
They're gonna win by
Arkansas.
like 80.
Good old Rocky Top. Woo!
They're gonna win by like at least 45.
Yeah,
Is
probably.
what I'm gonna say.
What's the spread?
13.5.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, it
smashing the
is.
over.
Yeah, give me smash the over.
Arkansas
on
is pretty good, or they started off pretty well. But Baylor at number 16, Iowa State. I got Iowa State.
Yeah,
that. Give me the Cyclones.
I
Yep.
agrees. I agrees.
Number 11, USC at Minnesota. Minnesota.
USC.
No, I picked USC.
Go Trojans.
Trojans.
Go Trojans.
Hey.
hey.
Number 10, Michigan at Washington.
Michigan.
Michigan.
Yeah, Michigan. Go Big Blue. I thought about it for a second.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good. I
3-1.
was just thinking about it for a second.
3-1, UCF at Florida. I picked Florida at home.
Give me UCF.
I was about to say UCF too.
Jacob could get a point back there.
Yeah, I was going to say. Number 8, Miami at Cal. College game day. 10:30 kickoff.
Oh my god. I still got Miami.
I got Miami.
Miami will win by 2 touchdowns.
Give me the Bears.
The Bears.
The Bears.
The upset?
Yeah.
Berkeley.
What's the score?
The spread.
No, what do you think the score of that game is going to
The
be?
spread's
then?
10.5.
If you got Miami losing
They'll probably win by a field goal.
a field goal last.
What's the
second field goal?
score?
Oh, dang. Okay. 27-24.
There you go.
That's too low.
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Arizona. I got Texas Tech.
I got Arizona at home. So I'm going with. I'm gonna go with
Spencer.
62.
Hold on. I'm reading
I said 61.
some information here. Yeah,
I didn't hear that.
give me Texas Tech. Total points will be 66.
Alrighty.
You want to bet on something? I can do it. Right
But to update the score, Spencer's got 50. I've got 43. Evan's got 45. So there's a big swing there with
Let's
me
go.
screwing up.
now. I know. I just think I did
Rough
better.
week.
That's all.
Rough week for you.
I just did
Yeah.
good. That's all.
You did good and I did bad. So it went.
Yeah.
That's okay. I'll take it. I will
Well,
take it.
Heisman.
Ooh, you have the least for us,
I looked up a list.
or do
too.
you have least for us?
I think Jacob's got the list. I got screenshots with
I got
like,
Heisman Watch tracking the latest
multiple-
odds and top contenders from ESPN.com.
I've got the betting odds.
Number 1. Take a guess.
Jalen Milroe. I can
You
see
just
it.
looked
I
at
can-
it.
I mean, I've got the betting odds too, though.
Yeah, every mill round. That makes sense.
Somebody, one of the
Somebody
guys
call
on
911. Sorry.
one of the guys on the game said that he hasn't won it yet, but he's got his hand on it. Said that's a pretty good description on. I feel like
Okay. All right.
I'd buy stock.
yeah,
I'd buy stock.
I'd buy some Jalen Milroe stock.
yeah.
Let a naysayer know.
I don't know. All I can say is that the running back from Boise State,
Yep, he's number 3.
he should definitely
this
be in the
list.
talk.
Number 2, Mr. Travis Hunter. He did the Heisman pose this past week after
That's the jinx right
making
there.
a pick.
He ain't.
Yeah.
He ain't in.
Well,
He's
Desmond
worthy,
won it
but-
after doing the Heisman pose.
How dare you make that comparison?
Well, I'm not saying he's him.
Okay, I'm about to
but
say it, but like that's a hell of a comparison.
I'm just saying he did it and didn't jinx it.
He did it in like week 10.
Yeah.
This is true. It's kind of early.
Who did Colorado beat?
I don't know.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I wanted
Desmond
to
did
win
it against
either.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay.
This is true.
To your point,
Grown man versus little boy.
Ginty?
Yeah, I don't know how to
his
say it
name.
either.
I don't know how to say his name.
I say Ginty.
but
The
put
guy who
respect
plays
his
on the
name.
blue field.
Running back, Boise State.
Put some respect on his name.
Respect.
He has like 14 touchdowns in like 4 games.
RESPECK.
His game against Washington State, 259 rushing yards, 4 touchdowns on 26 carries.
Mitchell Summers.
Look at his stat for this whole year.
Yeah, he's already hit 1,000.
No, he hasn't.
Oh, 845.
82 carries, 845, 13 touchdowns.
Bro, how many games is that? 4?
And 4, yeah.
That's crazy. He should be breaking a record if that continues.
Let's see what his weekly stats are. Week 1, 20 carries, 267, 6 touchdowns.
Oh my gosh.
At Oregon, well, he lost, but he had 25 carries for 192 and 3 touchdowns. I don't even know what school that is, but they won 11 carries, 127, 0 touchdowns, but that looks like a tune-up game that he sat for the second half for probably.
Okay. That makes sense.
Boo.
Washington State,
Boo.
Run the stats up.
26. Well, we just had 26 carries, 259 for 4 touchdowns. And his long
That's wild.
for each game was 77, 70, 68, 64.
Sheesh.
He just breaks tackles.
I'm sorry. He's my Heisman finalist.
Put some money
Lisa
on it.
finalist right now.
Put some money on it.
I bet you people are betting on him right now.
He's plus 1,100.
He's plus 1,000 right now on DraftKings.
Last week he was plus 2,000.
Dang. And he needs to have a down game.
Oh, my number 4 on this list is Mr. Ryan Williams, the
17-year-old. Jinx.
Meh.
Not quite yet to me.
Kill everyone.
Not. I don't think. I don't think.
Old Testament versus New
Yeah.
Testament.
I just don't think he deserves it yet. I don't think he should be in that top 5 yet.
My dad, I was watching the highlights with my dad yesterday, and he's like, that's just a kid that's out there, doesn't know any better at this point.
He is
Yeah.
just playing ball.
Yeah.
And that's the scariest kind of
The
player.
craziest thing was the touchdown that put them back in front. He caught it, spun around, and then ran. He's like, he's just out there, like you said,
he's at
playing
that
ball.
It's backyard ball.
He's
Yeah.
at that age where he doesn't have that fear either. So that, I mean, really though, you know,
Kill
when you,
everybody.
yeah, like, I mean, he's also my height, so he's not gonna kill anyone. But on the field, maybe. But
Is he your height?
no,
He's
no,
6
no,
foot.
I was about to
no,
say.
no. I wouldn't say he's actually my height.
Okay.
But I'm saying for a wide receiver,
He
being
is
that
175 though.
yeah, like he's not big, is what I'm saying. But 6 foot, that makes
Devontae
sense.
Smith.
It's exactly
From
yeah.
Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, of course he is.
Alabama.
Yeah, no, that it's
Alabama.
Smith is a very good comparison. I
Alabama.
would say. I mean, he even came
Who?
from Alabama.
Oh, Devontae?
Yeah.
Alabama.
Alabama.
Get that bass in there.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide. You gotta roll. You gotta roll it off.
Tide.
You gotta roll it off.
Gotta roll it
Shut
off.
up.
I still will give my my Heisman pick to Mr. Alonzo Barnett III from JMU.
I love how
Trying
you
to do
say
like a
his name.
Sam Elliott thing there? What are
No,
you
that's
doing?
just what's my voice that's coming out right now. Pause.
I love how you say his name.
Alonzo Barnett III.
I don't know how.
third.
It just how it rolls
Alonzo-
off. It's just funny.
Alonzo Barnett III.
The third.
The third.
Uh,
Mr. Alonzo Barnett III.
the third.
The third.
Well,
Are we
are you
going
mad about?
to go time? Or what are we doing?
I'm down for whatever.
Wants me to take, and I can't.
Let's
or
go.
were you going to ask
Let's
about
go.
being mad at?
Yeah.
No, we'll talk about
No.
it soon.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh.
He knows. I just want to piss him off because we lose
Oh.
sometimes. He gets to lose sometimes
Yeah.
too.
I noticed in the script he changed it because he said
Oh, yeah?
Jacob
left
talks
it
about
open.
losing, Evan talks about losing, Spencer talks about the Seahawks. And
Oh,
then,
wow.
Then he
Well,
went
because-
back and went
Hold up,
added
hold up.
losing.
Hold up now. Hold up.
He did that.
I did. I said talks about the Seahawks.
And then
I
2
left
hours
it-
later, I went back and it said losing. I was like, if he didn't put it, I was going to.
I left it there because I was like, I'm not going to type in win and I'm not going to type in lose. I'm just going to say talks about Seahawks. Leave it blank. I ain't going to.
But our teams lose, and we have to say losing.
Yeah, we could just say
And he's going to
Kansas
try to
City.
blame the refs for them getting beat by 2 touchdowns. Get him going. Get him going.
Yeah, I got to get him rattled before trivia. That's a good plan. Deep breaths.
Alrighty then. You ready for some trivia?
Just ask the damn question. Let's go. Come on.
Okay.
Okily dokily.
You boys ready?
Yeah,
You
sure.
need an
let's go.
update on the
Go.
score?
Yeah.
Or?
I got 41.5 to 37.
Okay. So we're going to start off with the easy question, as always.
We're
These might
doing
not.
the days of the.
Half of them are.
Okay.
Yes, half of them are. I have multiple questions, so I'm going to feed off what you guys know, really.
Okay.
All right. So, very first question. This is the easy question. I will obviously read all.
Fogging up.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
He
fucking
was
up
rattled. He's rattled, man. I'm going to read the whole question first. And these are all non-multiple choice, okay? So, no multiple choice today. You ready? Oh. Oh, yeah, but your finger's not on there.
Don't worry. Because I'm not allowed to hit the button before the question's over. So
He learns.
Yeah.
He's learning. Okay. This 49ers quarterback broke a franchise record for the highest single game completion rate of 95.2 on this day of last year.
Last year? Oh.
Yes.
Mr.
of
Brock
last year.
Purdy.
That is correct. It is the Brock Purdy. Good guess. Did I say
don't know what button I
49ers?
just hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good. No, I wanted to make it a little bit easier. I didn't know if I just put it up QB in general. All right. So this one's kind of hard, kind of not. I think you guys will jump on this pretty quickly.
Medium question.
On this day in 2017, which former NFL star was released from prison?
Aaron Hernandez.
No. He was released from life.
Oh, shoot.
You're lying. Did you really just say that? You're lying.
2017.
You're lying,
Did
bro.
you think he was still alive?
Just stand back there.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
You remember how he got out of jail, yes?
Yes, I remember how. But in my head, I'm thinking he got out. Yeah.
Like I said, he got relieved from life.
I know he got relieved from life, and it was.
Do you have a guess?
2017?
I didn't.
Got out of... Oh! OJ.
That is correct.
Let's go.
I can't. That was good. That was really good. That was
Aaron
really good.
Hernandez.
Oh my
I'm
god.
What?
thinking about the Netflix documentary.
That is pretty good so far.
I know.
Okay.
Gosh, that was bad. That was bad. That was so bad. That was so
All right.
bad.
On to the next question. The
Okay.
hard question.
Oh,
So wait, so it's
OJ.
43.5 to 48 or 38.
Yes, this is correct. Alrighty. This MLT. Whoa.
MLT.
On this day in 2015, this MLB team record their 10,000th win. Who is this?
10,000th?
Yes.
Let's go with the Yankees.
That is correct.
No.
Let's freaking go, bud.
That's freaking cool. Yeah,
Was
that was
that
a good
3
guess.
points?
Yes, that was.
41 to 43.5.
Yeah. See, sometimes stupid answers. You get some good questions.
There we go. There we go. All right. This last question is not a on this date question.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Which NFL team has neither played nor hosted the Super Bowl?
I just talked to someone about this yesterday.
Jacksonville.
To this, that is incorrect.
They haven't played in a Super Bowl, have they?
It could be multiple choice or it could be multiple answers, but I only have one here.
Okay, hold on. Rephrase the question one last time. Just so I know before I hit this button, so I don't look stupid.
Let me tell you, or reread the question.
Yes, please.
Okay. Which NFL team has neither played in nor hosted the Super Bowl?
The Cleveland Browns.
That is correct. He just came back, in a way.
I need to
But look up for Jacksonville
check
too, though.
this.
Jacksonville's on there too.
Huh?
No, because Jacksonville's hosted. He said hosted.
When
said
did
hosted.
they
They have
host the
hosted it.
Super Bowl?
They
I don't
have-
know.
In Jacksonville, Florida. They-
When?
Boy,
So if-
like those
I would say
80s, 90s.
what I will say if he
Were they even a team in the 90s?
99, 95.
How they gonna host the Super Bowl in the 80s if they're not a team?
Okay, and 95 till now, they've hosted a Super Bowl.
What I'll
in
do is if he looks it
Jacksonville.
up, you guys split the point because you guys are both correct. If this is a fact check, that is correct.
Oh, I need to.
Take it. Take it.
Well, would you look at that? They've hosted a Super Bowl in Jacksonville. Give me the 5 points.
2005.
Give me the 5 points.
All right. That's
Yeah.
not somewhere you would think would
You're
host
right.
a Super
You're
Bowl.
right. You're 100% right. But yeah, okay. I was
So
say
what's that? 48. Is that 48?
Go, Spence.
Yeah. What's 40?
48 to 43.5.
Yes, sir. Look at that.
What a game.
Look at that. 11 points.
What a
Who would've
turnaround!
thought?
What a turnaround!
Who would have thunk it?
They ain't believing us, but God did.
Who would've th-
All right. Who we going with first?
Do you want to
We
go
getting your
from high to low?
soapbox out?
Do you want to
No,
go
no,
from
no,
high
no.
to
Y'all
low?
already pissed me off. Y'all go
Get the
first.
soapbox out.
I'm not getting the soapbox.
Get the soapbox
No,
out.
go
Do it.
first.
Do it.
I'll go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, Panthers offense didn't look
Like I
terrible.
said.
They started off.
Panthers look competent again.
Yes, they look like
Wow.
they look like a team. However, their defense is just crumbling.
Yeah, they got
Shaq Thompson
so many injuries.
is out for the season.
You get an
Everybody else.
injury. You get an injury. You get an
If
injury.
You could say the NFL in general has been very
Oh, it's
bad
been
with
bad
injuries
this
this
year.
year.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's very rough. I mean, I will say the Bengals, they might be
The Bengals, like the band.
You see the Bengals?
The
the
Bengals.
Bengals. The
The
Beagles.
bagels.
Are they in Boston? The Beangles?
The Bengals.
Bean City.
I'm gonna say it however I want to say it. Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals?
You go,
Bengals, like Bojangles.
Bengals.
But no,
Oh, jeez.
they're
Oh,
not
man,
a
man.
bad. They're not a bad 1-3 team.
No.
Like
the Panthers.
No.
No, I'm talking about
The
Cincinnati.
Bengals.
Bengals?
No, I'm talking about Cincinnati though.
Bengals.
But yes, I don't. They're not a bad team. They're really not. I mean, Joe Burrow just has
Brr.
played great, but their defense has not really stepped up for them. I mean,
Burrow, for his stature of quarterback, he's been
he's had one of his.
subpar.
They said he's like
mid.
one of his best starts in his NFL
Not
career.
according to my fantasy team.
For his NFL career
Yeah, I
though.
saw that.
Huh?
For
I
his-
saw that.
No,
well, I'm
his
3-1, but he's
His
got like
percentages, though.
maybe
percentage-
percentages,
yeah,
but like
yeah.
yards and touchdowns,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, no.
Because like I think the most he's got me is like 20 points, and like I should
Yeah.
have played Sam Darnold this past week because he got. I picked him up. I dropped Stafford and I picked up Darnold because he's been
There you go.
blowing it up. But
That's
I'm too scared
smart.
to put Darnold in because he's gonna crap the bed as soon as I put him in.
Let's get Andy Dalton.
Just taken.
Who picked
our
him
league?
up? You?
No, I've got two good quarterbacks.
Who?
I got Caleb Williams on my bench, and I've
yeah,
got.
I don't know that I'd say he's good.
He gets.
He had 90
who I
yards
have?
last
He
or a
got-
game or two
He
ago.
got 13 points on that game.
Oh,
You're
I
supposed
won
to get
this
like 25 from your quarterback.
week. I beat
Hey.
Bearsy this week.
For me, you know, when you have like
You
a
know.
You know,
I mean, I'm
you
kind of
know-
set on QBs.
when you have
I
a
have-
full fantasy team full of like solid receiving core, you're good.
I have Lamar
You're right.
Jackson and Jordan Love as my QBs, so
Okay.
I'm kind of set.
Well,
It's QB.
CJ Stroud's
Love
my other
came back.
quarterback.
Mhm.
Okay, that's solid though. That's solid. I mean, I also have Jonathan Taylor and Debo Samuel, of course. But
He
Guess how
ain't
many-
playing.
guess who got more points than? Let's see, Rashad White and Debo Samuel together. Who do you
Derrick
think?
Henry.
I should have had one.
No, on my team.
And
Leading
Oh.
on my
I don't
team.
know.
My kicker. Young
you have-
Hoku.
Young
He got
Ho?
me 20 points.
Attaboy.
He
Young.
had 4 for 4 for field goals and then 2 extra points. We love to see that. That's why I picked him up.
I had Morgan
My
beat
hoe.
by the time the nightcap for Sunday was starting.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I still had 3 players to go, so I won by 70.
Nice.
No way, did you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy cow, yeah. Yeah, he has
Shane
no
beat me
one.
by 10. That was
He
my-
has so
my
many people
first
on AR.
loss.
Yeah, but I mean, when you have C.J. Stroud, Derrick Henry, Jordan Mason, Amon St. Brown, JSN, Jawan Jennings, and Brandon Aubrey, yeah, you don't lose.
Spencer, are you undefeated?
3-1.
No, I'm
I
3-1.
was about to say.
That's because
Oh, we have no conference in this? I thought we
No.
had the conference in there.
Mm-hmm.
No, there's no conference because the commissioner didn't do it that way.
That's
The
how it's set
conditional.
up. I put the standard thing. So
No, I'm just messing. I don't care.
I don't
Remember
care.
how? Remember when we thought Morgan was gonna be really good?
Last
his
I
team?
checked, I'm number. Look, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, we're all together. We're tied for first.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all tied for first. 3-1. Let's
Yeah,
go.
do the,
Oh, you can't do both. Get the freak. Fight the freak, man.
oh, that was synced. That's
As
good.
it should.
Had to put the beer down.
Bite
Who else though? We got Shane is also and Brian are both
3-1.
Yeah.
I think Brian's 1 on the power rankings, and I'm second. I went from like
okay.
8-1 after the first 2 weeks.
I play Owen this week.
Oh,
You have why you're ahead is because
The
you
points.
have points. Yeah.
yeah.
Points against too. You don't have that much against.
I'm still only number 5 in power rankings. All right. We hit our fantasy stride.
Okay.
Talk about neighbors.
Daniel Jones does not have the it factor, and I think all Giants
You
fans
need to
have
add a
decided.
You need to add a SH if you're going to say he has the it factor. That was a slow burn.
Because it was dumb.
Dang.
You made fun of my Bengals. So,
My Bengals.
My
Bengals.
I had to get you back somewhere.
But I mean,
My
yeah.
Santos.
If
My
you have,
Santos.
honestly, if the Giants have Andy Dalton, I think they win that game because he's
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
they kicked 5 freaking field goals.
Wow.
I mean, and they still only lost by 5. So that shows you that the Cowboys aren't all that
This is also true. Yeah.
all that good either. But we finally had a chance to beat the stupid Cowboys.
The Cowgirls.
Yeah, them. And Neighbors had 12 catches for 115 yards, and I think he's second overall in the NFL for receiving yards. Got a concussion because Daniel Jones forced a pass into him and got clocked in the fourth
Of course,
quarter.
as always.
So
At least Daniel Jones didn't kill his ACL.
yeah, they said that might not be as bad as it looked,
Dang, it looks bad.
but yeah, Mahomes took out Rashee Rice's
yeah.
knees.
I saw some on Twitter.
My
It was, like,
homie.
it was like the announcer still hyped him up. What a great play by
Chris Collinsworth.
Like he literally did. What a great play by Mahomes there.
What a great play by Mahomes. He just benched his own guy for
Well, he
6
made
to
the
7
tackle.
weeks.
He technically made the tackle though.
Yeah,
But
he
it was
made
a
a
fumble
tackle.
though, right? Because didn't Rice pump the ball?
No, he
punched the ball. out?
Mahomes threw a. Oh yeah. it
Oh
was a-
yeah,
Yeah, because he punched the ball
He
out.
punched
and
the
it-
ball out, and then Mahomes took his knee out.
Yeah, because
He went out
but you could
butt
see he was
first.
already like in motion before the punch even.
Yeah.
Like happened. So I mean,
Yeah.
it happens. They
Yeah.
finally have some bad luck. You know,
No, Stripes will always look out for him.
this is true. Yeah, this is true.
But yeah.
Unfortunately, it's very bad.
I mean, like I said, Jones, I'll stick with him the rest of the season. Next season, if we have to, if we can get a top 10 pick next year,
True.
and then
True.
Tank for Arch.
yep, pretty much. Because I don't know, I don't really like any of the guys coming out next year. You got
That's true.
Ewers, you got Sanders.
You know what? Dart.
Yours is kind of. He could be dangerous. Like he could.
He's
be
got
a good-
injury history though.
That is true. Yeah.
Shador, I don't want the circus that comes with him.
You don't want Dart.
Who?
Dart. Jackson Dart
From-
from Ole
Oh,
Miss.
eh.
Yeah.
think
It's a
he
pretty
would-
mid.
He
He's
would
gonna
be
be the
like a
same-
second or third
He's
round
gonna be
guy.
like he would be. I bet you he's gonna be like Matt Corral from
Yeah.
the Panthers when we drafted him. and
He
we
went to
thought
Ole
he was
Miss
gonna
too?
be good.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
You know who
supposed to
else
be good,
did? Eli
but-
Manning.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
there
that's
you go.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you
But-
never
You
know.
also
And
know who
then-
else went to Ole Miss?
DK Metcalf.
DK Metcalf. And
Did you see
speaking
him with?
and speaking of DK Metcalf,
Did you see him before you start? Did you see him with Megatron?
Uh-uh.
Megatron makes him look tiny.
yeah,
It's crazy actually, and I thought
Calvin.
DK is huge.
the Georgia Tech. What is it? It's the Georgia Institute of Technology wide receiver.
Oh. So, how about them Seahawks?
Oh my God.
He's about to blame the refs.
Hell yeah, I'm about to blame the refs. That was the biggest load of bullcrap I've ever seen in my
What?
life.
I
seen
watched
worse.
most of the game.
DK Metcalf got mugged every single time they threw the
He's
ball
like
to him.
400
Well,
pounds.
It
They gotta
doesn't
do
matter.
something.
He cannot be legit.
And
look
when
like,
the guy that's covering him is his height,
Yeah,
you
he's
gotta
got to
do
do
something.
something.
And you gotta let him
you
do
cannot
something.
be all over his back
you gotta let him do something.
like a
if he's
spider
gonna-
monkey is what the guy looked like. A spider monkey. I came prepared with receipts. You're telling me that this is
Spider
not
monkey.
PI?
He pulled up the clip.
Oh hell yeah! I pulled up the clip. You tell me that's not
Why did
PI?
he fall on the ground?
Because the ball was thrown low.
The ball's still in the air though.
Yes, but you can't be making full
So
contact
only
like that. Shut
counter-
the hell up.
My only counter to that is why did the only reason why you say that the guy got caught with his arm is because DK Metcalf went down.
No.
Am I wrong?
Yes. You cannot be all over his back. You have to give the wide receiver an equal chance to get the
But
ball.
he's on the ground like
That's PI. That is textbook PI.
Where's the clip?
Oh my God. We gotta get
Clip.
the clip.
Where's the clamp?
I don't know. That's just
Then DK had the 2-point conversion that should have been reviewed.
that.
was-
I'll have to
that
agree
was
with the leg,
stupid.
the leg part. Where
He
he
had,
he
he
was-
had
that I can
knee
agree
and
with.
foot. That's 2 points of
that I
contact.
can agree with. Yes, that I can.
So-
But the knee ended up landing out of
but
bounds.
his leg,
His
landed
knee
first,
was
though.
in.
No.
His
His toe was in, and
His
then his
toe
shin
and
hit.
calf
Oh
went in
my
and
But
shin.
the continuation
was
of the
not
shin
in.
hitting, the knee hit the ground.
His knee was not in.
Thank you. Come again.
Well, it kind of does.
Thank you.
look it from
Come
that angle.
again.
From that angle, it looks
Thank
like
you,
it.
come again.
blocked it.
God bless. Thank you. Come
With-
again.
If he didn't,
Show the continuation of it because you, gotta land.
You have ball. The ball never bobbled.
Yeah, it kind of did.
The ball never bobbled.
It kind of did. 'cause
Shut the hell up.
he
The ball
caught
never
it
bobbled.
here and then
The ball
brought it
never
into his
bobbled.
body.
Yes, because he still retained full possession.
he didn't,
Debatable. I was watching it at this point.
The ball.
he didn't make a football move. Let's get there. I can 100% agree with you on that one.
It took Goff going 18 for 18 against the Seahawks, who didn't have any of their starting defensive linemen to beat the Seahawks. That's all I will say.
By 13.
Okay. And how many wins do y'all have?
I don't know.
All right, then shut the hell up. Well, you ain't saying nothing. I ain't attacking you.
How many wins you gonna end up with? Probably like
12.
3 more. No,
Yes.
no.
You're not going to get 12.
We will get 12.
You still gonna get smoked by the
We will finish
49ers
with,
that have
you
half
are
of their
funny.
team.
No.
Yes.
No. The Seahawks are not losing to the petty
You're
49ers.
gonna lose to the Cardinals too.
Funny guy. Funny guy.
Kyler
Funny,
Murray's running
funny.
for 200 yards. Watch.
Who is?
Kyler Murray.
And then Marvin Harrison Jr. is gonna have 200 receiving
He just wants it
yards.
for his fantasy, though.
I know that's what he wants. I also know exactly what he's doing too. He's just trying to rile me up to get me to get me to run
Buttons.
to get me to run this up, which I haven't done yet, which is shocking me to this day because last night after I saw the end of that game, oh my god,
Well, I
it's
specifically didn't say anything to your text because knew I was gonna do this. Because you're like, I got so much to say about the refs or whatever you said.
Yeah.
the 2-point conversion was good. Should have been 21-35 at that point, which means that then McDonald wouldn't have gone as aggressive as he did. But then again, also, like I
But
said,
it's still a 2-score game.
it still took the Lions to go against a Seahawks defense that didn't have the whole starting line. Jared Goff going 18 for 18 just to beat the Seahawks.
But could you say that he went
Why are
18
you acting
for...
like they're the friggin' like 2007 Patriots, bro?
I'm not acting like they're the two.
So the only thing I can say is, though, to your
There is-
defense, you let Goff go 18 for 18. How do you let
we
that
were
happen?
still in the
And
game, which
You're
is the
talking
crazy.
like
But I'm
Detroit's
saying-
not like one of the best teams in the NFC.
Their defense is not that good.
Do you not see
you-
me saying that they're not a good team?
You're acting like the Seahawks are far superior
They were favored.
in
Word.
Detroit.
They were favored at
In
one
the-
point. Then the line shifted to two
Well,
and a half
fine.
to Detroit.
It was before the game started. 2 weeks before the game started, yeah. And then, yeah. No, we can't really say anything, but it is.
I guess I'll say whatever I want. I know the Giants suck.
Seahawks are going to win 12 plus games. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay, how much you gonna put on that?
I'll put money on it right now.
12
I say
plus.
if they don't, you got to wear a Giants jersey.
There you
Okay.
go.
For our podcast.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
They don't get to 12 wins. There you go.
All right.
So if it's okay, never mind.
I
11
have a
would be funny,
Seahawks
it'd be
jersey.
11.
So.
I mean, like, I don't really care because I know the Seahawks are going to win 12 games. I've looked at the schedule. They are not losing more than 5. Here we go. Let's go. Go ahead,
Let's
statistician.
look at the schedule.
They don't play the Panthers,
Oh.
so they're gonna win.
Guess who we play next week?
Let's go.
I
That's gonna be
cannot
so
wait for the
sick.
ass whooping, belt
I mean,
to ass that is
probably.
about to happen.
And then you guys go to Germany with us.
Woo!
That's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be like
Boys.
7-3.
Yeah, low key. I can't remember what the Panthers have. They might have a bye week.
So they got Giants on
Win.
the 6th, 49ers
Win.
Loss.
That's at home on a Thursday night.
and
It's a win.
Seattle
at the
Okay.
Falcons,
Win.
At Falcons, no. But I'll give
That's a win.
I'll give you that Thursday night game.
Bills at home.
Bills at home.
Win.
Loss.
Rams at home.
Win. Yes.
Yeah. At Niners.
Depends on who comes back for the Niners, but I still say Seahawks win. It'll be close though.
I think if it's in San Francisco, no.
It's
L
in
for
San
you guys.
Francisco.
Cardinals.
Win.
At the Jets.
Question mark.
At Cardinals.
Win.
Packers.
Win.
Oof. That's a little confident there. I don't know about the Packers there. They're a good team. They're a
Win.
good team right now, but it should be a good
Vikings.
game.
Because I'll be there. Win.
Okay, so that's 3 questionable ones.
At the Bears.
Win.
That I can probably agree with.
Yeah.
That I can agree with.
At Rams.
Win.
Yeah, probably. I'm thinking, but I don't know. There's some question marks there.
How many total though?
So you got
3?
3.
I had
4.
What are your 3?
I said you already have 3 wins. I'm counting up how many I think you're gonna get.
I said question marks. And he
3,
said 3,
4.
and I said what? The
it's 11.
That's 7.
Oh, I thought you. Wait, what? You're count. Oh, you're counting up from the 3 already. I'm sorry.
I'd say 9.5.
All right.
They're gonna get 11 wins. Watch.
It'll be 11. We'll have to beat the Rams for 12.
No, I don't know. We'll see. It should be good.
I'm pissed off about the result of the game just because of the fact that the refs, don't get me wrong, having half the defensive line out sucked. But the fact we were in the game and it took DK.
You also gave a outrageous remark like 2 weeks ago.
Which was?
This defense gives me like shades of
booms.
Legion of boom. I was like, okay, that's a stretch. That's like disrespecting
That's one of the best
your own
defense
team.
ever. It's like one of the best defensive
Ever.
grouping ever. Yeah,
That's a team that went to 2 straight Super Bowls.
I know.
Mhm.
Okay, hey, look. Last I checked, at least I'm the one who's sitting here who's confident about my team.
I'm confident.
We
about my
weren't
team.
confident going
I'm
into the
still
season.
confident. I'll be confident we're freaking 2 and whatever. I don't care. I'll be confident because we got a draft pick. We actually have a first round this year.
That you'll
We have a
trade
first
for
rounder.
Devontae Adams.
No, we're not going to give it one. We're not. There's no way.
Yeah, you might.
No, we're not. What I would do is I would have a second rounder, and you give them
Good
Trimble.
segue, Jacob, by the way.
Yeah.
Solid.
I would say a second rounder because that's what they're asking for.
Save me
correct?
from saying
Second
anything
plus.
Yes. Second. Yes. So
They're
a
asking for a
second.
package.
Yeah. Okay.
Do
But
they
a
want
second,
it FedEx or UPS?
Haha.
whatever comes out of North Carolina, I don't care. We
Dang.
got, I would say, a second rounder, Trimble Mingo. Bye bye.
It's not enough.
2 receivers for 1.
Yeah, but with the second round pick.
Still not enough.
No, I know, I agree. It's hard
No,
to
but that's
work
also
around. But okay, so let me go back to
hurting
what
your
I said.
offense
What I said this
depth
as well.
wise.
Yeah, but then we would have draft picks to do so.
Trading Bryce.
Not in
We have-
season.
Well, yeah, but we don't care about the season. This season's
Well,
not.
then why are you
still-
trading for a prime
Because we
receiver?
would want,
if
I
you're-
get that,
if you're just
but
gonna
we
tank?
want because you want to have that for Bryce Young next year. I don't see Andy Dalton. I don't see Andy Dalton being your starter for now on. You got to have the future, and we don't. I'm sorry, but Adam Thielen and Leggett are not going to be. That's not going to work. That's like the whole time is what I'm saying. Obviously, Thielen's hurt right now. I would, even if you don't want to put Mingo up there, I would put a Thielen up there and send him over. Even Sanders, honestly. I mean, we have Chuba Hubbard and we still have Brooks that's coming in as well. I don't mind us
I
pushing.
can see you giving up a running back, but like the receiver room, I don't know that you would give up 2 of your depth guys for 1 guy that's in your prime. Just
Well,
in his
Trimble
prime
is
just
a
because
tight end, so that doesn't
Well,
really
yeah.
affect us too much on the wide receiver.
that affects your
aspect.
blocking.
This is true, but he's iffy with that anyway. He's a blocking tight end. But,
Yeah.
Bryce Young and someone else plus 2 picks.
Yeah, that would no. That's too much in my opinion.
I mean, you got.
Well, no,
I still don't
I'm
agree with them trading for him, anyways,
Yeah.
just because
I
of
mean, if it's involving multiple
if you're rebuilding,
picks,
you can't.
no, yeah, I agree.
Like
I
I
agree.
think they've
Mhm.
finally learned their lesson for trading for Darnold and
yeah, I agree.
Mayfield and all those guys. With they
Well, we
tried
messed
to
up
make the
Mayfield. We could have. Baker Mayfield.
I think
we could have done
they
things
both
with him.
should have been good, but like
Yeah.
they tried to go all in and gave up a crap ton to
Yeah.
get both of them, and that screwed them over draft wise. And then they did the same thing with the number 1 pick.
And that's why I only put a second rounder. I wouldn't go over multiple pictures. Like
It'll
what
take
is what
mo-
they're asking. Yeah, no, I agree. But I would saying that's what I would give. But however, I'm not a GM.
Yeah.
Nor an owner. But
You're a better owner than what the Panthers got right now.
low key.
Not
If
Yeah.
he's
Not even
finally
low-key.
stepped back, then I think the Panthers will start to get better. Because honestly, I think that the sitting Bryce was a
That's a smart decision we've
Canales
made in that's the
call.
smartest decision we've made in like 5 years.
Yeah.
Honestly.
and
that wasn't even a
I think
Tepper
he
call.
finally hired guys that he thought he could step back and let them make decisions because like Dan Morgan and
Yeah, agreed.
Canales were both some really smart. And Canales was brought in to develop Bryce, but like I'm hoping he's doing that while he's sitting him on the sideline because
True.
one, did not get him hurt, and two, like we've talked about before, that's how you develop young guys that have
Yep.
either gotten their confidence shot or they just need the time to develop.
Yeah, and Andy Dalton's a great
Maturity-wise.
person to
Yeah.
watch over and look. I mean, he's a veteran. Obviously, he's been in the league for a while, so it's a very smart move. I agree with it for sure. I mean, obviously, it hurts a lot of people that bought Bryce Young jerseys. They're probably a little worried right now, but we'll see how it goes.
If they
Where
used
do we-
an American Express card, they can get a new one back.
Oh wow,
Where do we
That's a
think
random thought.
he ends up?
Who?
Adams.
Cowgirls.
Really?
Yeah.
I think he goes to Washington.
He'll either go to Dallas or he'll go to. He
So-
may
so you
go
can
to
have your
he
opinion,
may
we can
go
have-
to San Francisco.
You
Yes.
guys are
I would say
missing the
Washington though.
biggest one that they're saying, and it's kind of an obvious one.
Go back to
because-
Green Bay.
No.
The Jets.
Yes.
Ah,
With Rodgers.
That makes sense. The only reason why I said no to Washington is because Washington actually, I think they're very satisfied with their system right now.
yeah, but if you put
you-
in
well,
Adams
that's
with
what-
Jalen,
That's kind of the
Daniels,
opposite of
though,
what we're saying. Oh, I'm saying to him, like if
Yeah.
you insert a veteran guy like that into that
in a
offense,
good team
that
already.
gives you
That's
a boost.
different.
That puts
Yeah.
you over the edge to win the division.
We're just not
The-
quite there, and I can agree
The
with that.
thing is, though, is with Washington, where the only reason why I don't see that as a good idea is because they are such a young unit. They all are meshing. They've already meshed. You bring in Devontae Adams, who's
It's a
he's a
He's a
I
diva
get
a
it's
little bit.
50-50. Like
I
you,
get
it
what
could
you-
either go well or it could go bad.
if I'm the Washington football team, they're not the Commanders. If I'm the Washington football team, I wouldn't want to mess with that youth
chemistry.
that you have right now.
Yeah. I mean, like
Like
we
I
said,
can see where you're coming from. Like I agree with it because like yeah, it could be a 50-50, but also at the same time,
you insert them, it elevates the team, or you insert them and it messes up the
and if
chemistry.
I'm the Commanders, I would rather
Keep
ride with
developing
what I
these,
got
yeah.
right now than risk it crap in the bed the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, but if you add Adams into that team, that's a contender, in my opinion.
If they
Or
if
maybe
they,
not a Super Bowl contender, but
They're-
that's 110% a playoff team.
Yeah,
They're
they could win the. I mean, they could already win the division. So if you add that, the Eagles and Cowboys and Giants are definitely bottom.
I would really
But
not
the
want to see
other
him
two
go to
have
the
not
Cowboys,
looked
but
great either.
yeah. No,
but it would make sense if you went to the Cowboys, though. In your way, like I can see it that way as well.
I just
Money
see,
wise,
Him
money
and CeeDee
money wise,
Lamb
I
would
see
be
it's
crazy.
I only see
and
like
they'd still lose in the first round.
yep, or not even make it at all.
Yeah.
It's just there's only like a few teams right now that can afford it. The Jets are one. The Cowgirls are one.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think the Jets
The
are
Packers,
also
I
still
think,
in
may have a
Yeah.
shot.
I think it's going to be a team that's a contender right now. It's not. I don't.
Honestly, I
he's not
think
going to go backwards. I don't
Rodgers
see him going
is-
backwards.
the crazy enough to like
Yeah.
blow up the roster
Oh, 100% he is.
Yeah, you're right.
in
You're right.
New York to get him back.
Oh,
you
yeah.
ain't wrong. Because he needs someone right now, honestly. But
No, yeah.
we'll see how it goes. It's going to happen here the next couple of days, or at least the next week. I
Week.
feel like, yeah.
I'd say probably by, what would we say, over under 2 weeks.
Or
Yeah.
like when it would go down.
Yeah.
I don't know, month.
All right, so he's taking the over. I'll go with Evan. I'll take
Yeah,
the
I'm
under.
going to go under there.
Because the fact that they already said that they weren't going to trade this morning, then said they were in trade talks at lunch, and then he said he wanted out by 3 o'clock. Yeah, no, this thing's moving fast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so coming up this week, just a little preview for football. We said Syracuse, UNLV, State Wake, ECU and Charlotte,
Yawn.
interstate matchup.
Is it at ECU or at Charlotte?
Let's see.
If it's at Charlotte, I feel bad for whoever has to work that game. That game's going to be so boring.
It's at Charlotte.
Oh, my gosh. Might as well go to a high school game. Yeesh.
Grimsley play this week?
Oh, yeah.
Who they play?
Let's see. Western Guilford.
Oh, nice.
No, it'll be 56-0 at halftime.
Wow.
Yeah.
I wish, like, your Grimsley team would have played our Panthers, our Garner team, like, when we had, like, Naheem and things like that. That would have been. Meaning, like, as in your team now.
That Garner team would win.
I know, but I'm saying I think it would be a game.
Yeah,
What-
so it's Panthers Bears.
That's good, yeah.
The battle of the DJ Moores.
Yep.
Is that in Charlotte or is in
The Bears.
No, Chicago.
Chicago?
The
Okay.
Bears.
Then we got Giants Seahawks.
DJ Moore will have like
425.
200 yards, 2 touchdowns probably or something. He'll show us what's up.
He'll get 40 fantasy points just to say F you.
If Caleb Williams can actually get him the ball.
If Caleb Williams actually goes off this weekend, I'm going to be very upset.
Bengals Ravens.
Bengals. Got to say it the right way.
Bengals.
Bengals.
Oh, the girls, the Cowgirls, Steelers.
Ooh.
Hope Peyton takes.
Give me the fighting
Dak's
Peyton
head off.
Wilsons.
Then Saints Chiefs. That's the Monday night game.
Chiefs will win, but the Saints will actually win that game.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
ref
Chiefs
wise,
will win,
I get what you're
but
saying.
the Saints will actually be the real winner.
Mahomes will throw for 175 yards, 5 touchdowns.
And 4 picks, but only 2 of them will be called because there'll be a magical face mask or a magical holding or a magical roughing the passer.
Yeah, those are a little interesting.
And then
there.
Taylor Swift will show up and tackle someone.
Did you see the video of the
Yeah.
AI with her like catching the
yeah.
ball? And touching?
That's kind of scary. Not gonna
Yeah.
lie.
Hey, no, I'm not touching that AI anytime soon. That stuff's scary.
Yeah, I can.
I'll do the Photoshop all day, but no, not the video stuff.
Yeah.
Oh.
You missed one.
Oh shoot!
There you go.
Sorry.
2 minutes.
22 minutes roughly.
I don't even know what I have for today.
I'll shout out Drew. Mine is currently my adopted playoff team since the Red Sox didn't do very well this year. The Mets up 8-4 on the Brewers right now in Game 1, bottom of the 8th. Drew's going like this in the background.
Yes, yes, yes.
That was wrong team.
Oh, I know. I just wanted to do it.
He went no. What you got?
Grimsley's 5-0.
Nice,
About to be 6-0.
nice.
There we go.
Over you.
Like what we said at the beginning, we have NC State plays 2 games this weekend. There will be some tables there to donate for Hurricane Helene. Is that how you
Free
say it?
admission too to the
Yeah,
game.
free admission if you bring some donations. So check it out. Come donate for some people who care.
Go watch some good hockey.
Bring the group together. It will be good because you'll
Yeah,
have
Ryder and Bama.
yeah, that Bama game will be good.
It's at 9. It's at 8, isn't it, or something like that, or 4?
8:15.
Friday, yeah, Friday's at 8:15 and then
Saturday might
Saturday's
be
at
9.
9.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll be at that one.
yeah, the Alabama one.
Yeah,
I
Alabama.
have to be there. I'll be at
Alabama.
the table for
Alabama.
app. So pull up.
Also,
Alabama.
I forgot about this one. My last 2-minute fact is that NIL is now
Oh, I
available
saw that.
in 2025 for all
That's kinda crazy.
NCHSAA.
I'm sorry, I don't agree with that.
I
I agree
do.
with the college, but we'll get that to a different day. But
I'll just
His
throw.
They're not
Grimsley-
even
his
18
Grimsley
years
homies
old
are about to
yet.
get some money.
Only Faison's gonna get money.
they're not even
And
18
probably
years
Bryce.
old yet.
If you're probably
If you are
top 300
if
in
you
the
are
country,
a 5-star or a 4-star, and you are, like Jacob said, a top 300, more like a top 100 guy, you'll make money. Everyone else, no.
Well, your parents will make money because you're not old enough to
Well, yeah, but
accept that. So that's what I'm saying. Like it's kind of
you can
iffy.
accept it.
you can accept it
And
as
I
a,
feel like there's going to be some stipulations though. There's got to be
Probably.
because like you can't just hand out that much money to.
well, they
I mean,
have,
it's
they
not going
have,
to be like on the scale of college football.
They'll have-
It'll be like
not millions.
it'll be
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Faison like does a commercial for
something in Greensboro or
like
maybe
a
like,
car dealership like they and them did when they were at state.
True. Yeah.
it's not going to be
We'll see-
anything
we'll see how it
like
goes.
super crazy, but
Yeah.
it's something to where it'll be where these kids can actually, benefit off of their
Absolutely.
because especially guys like Faison, guys like Kendre at Reedsville, who are 5-star recruits, they're being offered hundreds of thousands, if not millions worth of dollars just to go to school.
Yeah.
They need to be able to make some sort of money, because I know of a lot of companies already, like social media wise, who have made stuff off of both of them.
Yeah.
And that's not fair to them, nor is it fair to anyone else.
Yeah, agreed.
So, yeah, even though you're probably playing on a high school team, you're probably not going to make money unless your name has a 5-star next to it.
That's valid.
That's
Which
the,
kind of makes sense.
That's the only reason why the thing got shot down in the first place, is because everyone was like, oh.
I think nationwide, it's also a thing where it's guys like Keon Anthony, and you got a big name
You'll make
dad,
money.
you're going to be making money because he does a podcast and he's still in high school. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, that's
he
true.
has, I don't know how many different followers, but
That is true.
he's got a podcast and is, I think he's either a 4 or 5-star.
He's about to be a 5.
Just put his top 3 in.
Yep.
USC, Auburn, not Auburn, maybe Auburn. It was Auburn. And Cuse.
Shocker.
We're not surprised at all.
But, yep. This has been another episode of the HPP podcast. This has been Jacob, Evan, and Spencer. We'll be back soon with another episode.
Bye.
Oh, yeah.
Peace.
The HPP podcast brought to you by the Weight Competition Center. WCC is the premier sporting location for all of your competitive and recreational needs. Stop by or visit weightcompetitioncenter.com for more info.